People shouldn't be afraid to speak up for fear of retaliation.
Oh, really? Because when I go live and have an opinion about you, you sure get very triggered by it and want to go and attack and find out who I am.
And I'm here tonight to talk about the real problems in this community. I'm not the problem.
Well, of course, you're never the problem, right? It's just always surrounded by you, no matter where you're at, no matter what platform you are on, you're just surrounded by it. I mean, you just can't understand it, like why people just do not like you. But of course, you're not the problem. Everybody else is. And if everybody else would just fix themselves, then, YouTube world will just be a better place.
And people who don't like me and who have these vendettas and who just are fueled by hate, all you have to do is sit back and watch chats. Look at the things that people say.
Do you mean like your chat?
Hate bonding is a huge problem.
Okay, now this is my favorite part. Now let's fast forward 3 years later and look at the panel. These are all the same people who have gone after each other. She's even said that Crafton was part of taking down her channel. Okay, but now they're all together on this wonderful channel of Natasha to hate bond against a lot of the same people that they just don't like. I mean, this does not age well at all. Like, this is hilarious to me. But this is really hate bonding right here.
But the thing is, Jane, what are they hating? And why are they hating? Kim and Crafton went through every public record that I have back to 2005.
And this is exactly why I don't take her serious. She stands for nothing. She talks all this crap about, oh, yeah, all this hate bonding and we need to stand up for what's right and wrong and blah, blah, blah. But she never stands for anything. Nothing. Nothing. I mean, I'm telling you, this is a big joke here.
My divorce, my dad's probate of his estate when he passed away. They read through every public record that I had on their live like it was just common knowledge and something for them to pick apart. My house has been people's profile picture.
Oh, yeah, and Natasha now has that person on their panel too. Make it all make sense, you guys.
I had somebody in front of my house take their picture, flipping my house off, and putting it on their social media as their profile picture. And all of these people band together to completely ruin me financially and take every bit of money that I have worked to build over the last 4 years away.
But that's okay because I'm going to have them right back on panel, even though they took away my channels, have, financially destroyed me, have talked so much crap about me. I'm just going to have them back on panel in a couple of years. So everything that I'm saying is just, full of shit.
I don't have any ulterior motives. I'm not doing this for any reason other than our families should be off limits.
Well, I find this very part interesting because you have dug in so many people's families, like relationships, families, kids, everything, you name it. You've even said that if you can find out who I am, you will dig every skeleton, everything about my family. Even though all I do is commentary on what you put online, I don't go and dig for anything. I just go based on what you put online. But that's, of course, a huge problem for you. So, once again, this is why nobody believes anything you say.
Real life should be off limits. And tonight we'll tell the tale of who really wants this to end and who doesn't.
Natasha's always preaching about not going real life, but that's all she does is go real life. Especially when she's really hurt, she's going to find anything and everything on you and your family to really hurt you. And so that's what I this whole live that she did was a huge joke. And she wants to be taken serious.
And after tonight, I don't want to hear anything about peace if people don't come up here. I don't want to hear this should stop. We want this to stop. This, that, and the. I don't want to hear that mess, because if you're not willing to take a stand against the people who are doing this, you don't want peace.
So if they don't come on your panel, they don't want peace. I'm sorry, but making peace with the devil, it will never happen. Nobody is going to go up on your panel expecting to have peace. You're the one that creates pretty much the majority of the drama around. You said you left for a year and came back, and look how much you mess things up. You thrive on drama. I mean, that's the only thing you're known for, really.
I'm going to move forward with what I am going to do with my channel. I don't care what everybody else does.
Okay, so let me just help you out. 3 years later, you guys, it's going to be the same shit, different day. Okay, just change the people, and they're going to be the problem, and it's a cesspool over here, and yada, yada, yada. But it's going to be the same thing. Nothing's going to change. She always does this. Even when she came back on YouTube, she wanted to do this whole community thing, and things needed to be changed. Who, who made her the person that people are going to go up and be like, yes, let's make a difference to this community? All she's done is, destruction in this community. She doesn't care about making anything better. Nothing.
And that's the damn truth. No, it's not just her subs. It's not. I mean, like I said, look at the ones who are streaming tonight and the ones who are in those chats. Those are the people who don't want this to end.
So this is the same person that will literally watch someone else's live. Or let's take, for example, Darlene Nikki. She will be looking at the chat and be like, such and such just said this, such and such just said that. As she has to know every single thing that somebody else is saying on another live. So, Natasha, wouldn't that mean that you are the problem? I mean, then don't watch the chat. I mean, that's so easy to do.
I've never been a follower. Will never be. I am willing to put my pride on the floor and work things out with anybody to make this a better place for all of us.
Okay. Who believes this crock of shit? And I'm sorry I'm cussing a lot because this is what it really is. It's a crock of shit. She acts like she's it's just so funny to listen because it's like it's a huge joke. Like all she is surrounded. Every single she streams for like 4 to 6, 7 hours just doing drama. She does nothing else but drama. It's just funny.
Well, I'm going to tell you the truth. Kim and Crafton are the biggest part of the problem.
Well, this definitely didn't age well, right? They're the biggest part of the problem, but let me just have them right back on panel in a few years. Oh my, I'm telling you guys, this is why nobody takes her serious. She is just a huge ass joke. Seriously.
Kim and Crafton, voices, they're the problem. But they want everybody else to think it's me or it's Granny. No, it isn't. It's not me. It's not Granny. I said last night, I'm done with these people.
Now, how many times have we heard the same crap from her? She's done. She's done with the drama. You know, um, she's gonna do better, she's a changed person, and she wants to focus on other things. Like what else really, Natasha, do you have going on that really people nobody's really going to watch you clip your toenails? You know that. So, I mean, seriously, if you take all the drama completely away, what do you really have? What are people really going to tune in? They listen to you because you have a big mouth and you say some of the most disgusting, vile things. That's why people listen. Because they're like, oh crap, what is she going to say next? What is she going to do next? Because the way that you go after people is really low. So they're not there, to see you clip your toenails. They're there for the drama. That's why you do that every single day because you know the drama brings you the attention and the numbers that you want.
I don't care what they say about me. Their opinion doesn't mean anything to me. I don't care how much they stream me because there's two different people. Christiane is streaming me, and that's where Granny's at. And Voices is streaming me with Mama Knows Nothing on panel. I don't care about those people.
What I find interesting is you say you don't care about those people, but you know who's on what panel, you know who's in chat, and you always know what they're saying. I mean, if you don't care, you just don't care. Obviously, you do. You have to know every single thing of what somebody is saying, where someone is at. It's very, I mean, that screams opposite.
The only person that has control of your behavior is you.
Well, that's very true. But here's the thing is that you always blame your behavior on others. You never take accountability for the way that you react, the gross and things that you really do. It's always what did they do to get that reaction? Well, you know what? You're in charge of the way that you're going to react. You don't need to go live every time somebody has said something. You don't need to make a community post. But guess what? That's exactly what you do all the time. It matters to you. But this is why when people listen to you, they laugh. They're laughing at you, not with you, at you, because you honestly stand for nothing. Like you're just one huge big joke. You talk a big game, but nothing. You never follow through with absolutely anything. And this is why we watch because you are a huge joke. It's just watching a clown show, really.
And if you bow down to what other people expect of you or want from you, what kind of example are you setting for your family?
So I'm just curious. You say you stand up for yourself, right? But wouldn't you be standing up against the people who took your channels down, who financially basically drained you from your income that you say supports your family? So what do you stand up for? What are you teaching your kids to do? Just, hey, it's okay if people, take away anything and everything, just let them back on panel? Or what are you teaching them to? You're teaching them how to treat you again and again and again.
Um, my children know that I will always stand up. Always. And I am never afraid to speak out about what's wrong. But that's the problem. And that's the problem.
So thank you guys so much for watching this crock of shit with me. I mean, it's just hilarious to me. She stands for nothing. And this is why this is why you will always be a big joke, Natasha, in this community. Seriously, you stand for nothing. I mean, that just shows exactly you coming back to YouTube what you stand for, and that means absolutely nothing. And you can say, oh, well, we've forgiven each other and we moved on. But you say the same thing now. So, what's the point of saying anything now about the people who are just talking about your actions now? Or does it really matter? I mean, because obviously you don't stand for anything. Like, Your words are empty. They're nothing. Okay, you are a huge joke. Nobody will ever take you serious. And stop doing those dumb community members thing and let's band together because nobody is going to make a deal with the devil. Okay, nobody. But make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.